1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Giants.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
We'll go play action here with Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down. Dart gonna tap this one forward. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and not going to be a lot of gain.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Dart. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This thing go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, having success early in his career. His 2nd sack in these first few weeks of the season. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go! I take 26.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. On the play fake. Dak. He pulls it in around the 5.
Not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Here we go. Dak. 60 Eagles.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Play fake. Prescott. Escaping to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
He's got some space. Past the 20. Into space. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Grant Gano for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards. Prescott. Forced out wide. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13.
On play action, here's Dak. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Blue. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. He'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go. To throw is Dart, rolling right. Only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 42-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott back down the field for Lamb. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big connection from Dak to CD. A gain of 48.
At the 9-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. On he goes.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Play action, it is Dart. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That's hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Here's Dart on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing, Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
A 3-yard pickup.
3rd and 6. Clark gonna throw it again. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, New York.
On the play fake, here's Dart, moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Giants. That his first touchdown of the new year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Going to return this from the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah,
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he will score! George Pickens! Touchdown, Cowboys! On for the PAT is Auburn. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Smith-Marsette. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A play fake, now Dart. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 33 yards. Up the middle with Scatterby. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out left. Now he takes off. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he'll take this one in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Both play action. It's Prescott, and that's going to be incomplete. But there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. On third down, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10.
Let's go now. 70.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and 2. Here we go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the play fake, Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now a give up the middle. Marked down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. Brings up second down.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. His second TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. Auburn good with the extra point. Cowboys go up by 7. 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Gain of 14. First down, Giants.
To the air once more is Dart. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now timeout, Giants. That is their second. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. He pulls it in around the 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yards, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Throwing again, Dart. That is caught by the tight end. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Play action. Here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Here comes third and 6.
Kill. Yeah. There we go. All right, kill.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchdown. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. Gano on to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We go from Larry inside, we're ready to grab them. Then get to the front. I want the money to pass, the fool at the bag, the currency stacking the jump. We want the freedom to love.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Throw on the run is complete. He gets free. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will go up by 7.
Makes the score Cowboys 42. Giants 35. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 37.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. It's a 3rd down.
Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Good for a Cowboy.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Abdul Carter there to bring him down. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Play fake. Prescott out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Cowboys.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
That's complete to Blue. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets out 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Prescott. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
On the run to the right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Headed left, buying time. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. In motion, it's Robinson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The throw is Dart. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completing passes at a highly efficient rate.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air again goes Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And now it's 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
There we go, set. Crap going.
Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be a knockout punch. Monte Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Giants 35. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving to his left. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Here's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage effort. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Throwing is Dart. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
The Giants first down.
Dart going to throw it again. And that one incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll lead to a second down. The play fake, here's Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They're down and 3. Play fake, now Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air once more is Dart. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40s. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remains as we get set for 1st and 10. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll run the sneak, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th. Down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it
Third and short. Here's Dart. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Here's first down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Second down at the 39.
They'll stick with him again. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are